Hi there viewers, this is Global Junction and this is the November 2014 update. Now this is only going to be a short update as I've not really done much work to the layout that I can really show you. I have been busy on the layout, but it's doing the finer stuff like wiring and sorting out the locos that I have. I've had a few issues with some of the locos, so I've had to replace wheels. I've decided to also go ahead with replacing all the old Hornby and Batman decoders and changing them with Gauge Master ones. So I had a few issues with quite a few of the locos not running very well. So since I changed the decoders over, the locos have been running really well. I've still got a few more to sort out, but I mean, apart from the decoders to be added, I've still got finer detailing to add to the locos, which is what I'm currently doing, and obviously weathering some of the pristine locos that I own, and going back to weathering some of the older locos that I weathered many years ago. So I've been basically just concentrating on stuff like that. So the layout itself has not had much work done, although I have done some work around this middle section, the TMD, more noticeably the actual track, the two inner loops, the ballasting. Actually, in fact, if I start down this end, because I'm not sure where I got to on the last video, but this back end here where the retaining wall is more or less completed. I still need to do a little bit more weathering on the track, just so I can blend the black point, the wooden sleeper points in with the concrete flexi track, because they stand out a little bit too much. So I still need a little bit more grime added on there, so it's so it blends in just that little bit more. But I have started to do all the overgrown grass and stuff like that, especially around the buffer stop there. But the retaining wall itself and the tunnel mouth and everything is more or less complete. So I started to work my way around the two inner loops here, and I've done the ballasting, and I've part weathered it. Mostly done a lot of heavy weathering and oil spills and everything around the points, etc. But the ballasting goes all the way down and all the way over the bridge here where the signal gantry is, and up to where the signal box is, and that's as far as I've got. So it's looking good. I mean, you know, all the bits have been added, all the cable trunking, all the electrical boxes and overgrown grass and stuff like that's been added. And if I go around here, you'll be able to see a little bit more. I've added all the orange cable trunking that goes underneath the track, and all the wiring and stuff like that. My camera's just not picking it up very well. And then I've started to concentrate on more on this the TMD area in this middle section. I had previously had 2 yard lights in here, two tower lights, and I've purchased a third one, which I've put down the end here by the shed itself, and added a little guy on there. I've started to work on this area as well. Still lots needs to be done. The ballasting and everything like that needs to be done. I've added that scratch built unit that I scratch built there. The loco wash itself needs to have all the interior and everything added to it as well. But what I've been concentrating on recently is the shed itself and the hard standing. Now this concrete effect flooring is I've not done it using the filler method. I've done it using plastic cards, just cut up and then obviously just put into place, and the lines have been scribed out using an alpha scriber, and then obviously primed up and painted. I've done the red lines on there. I've just started to weather it, so as you can see, I've only weathered the centre of the track, but there's a lot more that needs to be done around this the concrete floor, even inside. As you can see, I've started to weather it. A lot more needs to be done. I still need to add all the finer detail inside the loco shed. I want it to be I want it to look like a very busy servicing depot, and basically the whole TMD yard, I want it to be a very busy 80s 90s looking TMD, just like they were back in the 80s and 90s, you know, before most of them got closed down. So I want it to be a real buzzing loco maintenance yard with lots and lots of locos in here, especially the older stuff, the 31s, 33s, the 47s, that sort of stuff, because I want to really concentrate on this layout being, I suppose, being the era of late 80s and 90s rather than modern day, because I'm not overly keen on the modern day stuff. Although I do have a lot of it, I tend not to run it that often, and most of the stuff I run is obviously the old 80s and 90s stuff, so I want to try and replicate that sort of era. But I mean, other than this middle section, there's nothing else that's been done to the layout. So I've been adding little detail like this little orange fencing around this yard light. But I mean, other than that, not much has been done. Like I said, I've been concentrating mostly on the locos and stuff like that. There is a new addition to the fleet. Now, if I get it to stop around here, sorry about the camera, I'm going to get it to stop down here and give you all a show. It's this one here running. Get it to stop. Right, this is a limited edition Batman Class 85, and this is a very hard loco to get hold of. I've been searching for this one for ages now, and I managed to get my hands on one and paid a little bit more for it than I suppose what it would cost when it first came out. But that's my new addition to the fleet. I do like my overhead electrical locos. I only own two to date. There'll be this one and my Helgen 86, but I have got my eye on the Batman Class 85 and BR Blue, and also I want to get a couple more 86s. I want to get another Intercity, and also want to get the ex-Virgin livery one as well. And in fact, there's the other 86 I've got there. I do want to get another one. I want to get a pair of those all together, because I really like the Helgen 86. I think they're fantastic, but again, they're another loco that's quite hard to get hold of, and quite pricey if you can actually find one. Anyway, so that's it. I told you it'd be short and sweet, and I'm not going to do a running video just yet because I've still got a few other things to do with the locos. But once I've got the locos to the standard I want them at, I will do another running video in a couple of weeks' time. So that's it from me. Nothing more to report on the layout itself. So I'll probably do another update in a couple of weeks' time, or towards the end of the month, along with a running video. So thank you very much for watching, and see you again soon.